You've come here to learn about the legend known as Jacob Arson, and I can provide you with all that information. Just sit on tight, and I'll tell you all about it. So, you want to know about Jacob Arson, the famous arsonist who has killed more than 25 million people just from arson alone in the past 3 years, since his creation on October 28th, 2020. On October 28th, the legend known as Jacob Arson was born from a Discord user. I will not disclose who that Discord user was, but just know they unleashed one of the most one of the most dangerous criminals. Actually, no, the most dangerous criminal to ever live. He's killed 25 million people as of this recording, and he's on the loose as we speak right here. And if we take a look at him, we can know that this is his debut. Many people will try to claim that this picture was actually taken in 2002 and was only featured for Disaster Girl. But no, that was actually a Photoshop of Jacob Arson. It may have lots of proof that this was not the case, but I do know who Jacob Arson is. And this is very hard information to disclose to you guys. So, we all know that Jacob Arson is a very bad person. So, let's go back to the beginning. It all started on October 28th, 2020. A Photoshop of a face was made, and it left lots of people speechless, and many people really liked the image. They thought it was harmless. They thought it was very harmless. They started making it a meme. But what they didn't know is that how real that picture would become. This picture was an entity of its own. It started off as a harmless picture that you'd send on Discord. But as you went on to learn that that's not the case. This Jacob Arson monster was born that day. It just gives me shivers every time I want to remember this, but bear with me here. I have to tell the story of Jacob Arson. He began out with small stuff, like backyard brush fires. He got a job clearing out brush for the fire department. But then it escalated once he saw that the damages could be done to houses. And thus, Jacob Arson began his rampage that he would be doing now and until the end of time. He's unstoppable. He can burn stuff. He has powers beyond our control. This is not good. This is very bad, and we just cannot handle any sort of loss. And this is just bad for everything. For one, people are dying in just the 4 days after he was born. He killed 14 million people from fires. It's awful what he can do. He can do a lot of stuff, and it's very bad. He soon develops the ability to make fire from 2 pieces of wood, which he could find anywhere, since he lives in a forest. And so, because of this forest, he's burned it down many times. But he also has the power and ability to undo what he's done, so it appears that he's done no damage. But the people that he's killed are still dead. And you cannot ever chant, "We want fire, we want fire," 3 times. Because if you do, it'll summon him to your location. And you do not want him to be at your location. You gotta understand that this guy is not really a guy. He's an entity from hell. And he's a hell demon out to get you. And if he's out to get you, he will find you and he will kill you. He will burn you. He will hang you upside down and roast you like roast beef. And that is not good. That is very not good. So, put your lighters away before having to do anything. And this cannot... Fire... I love fire. I love fire! Yes. I have been summoned. I will burn everything. I'm gonna burn everything. We're gonna start burning stuff. We are going to start burning stuff. Love burning stuff. Burning stuff is fun. Did you know burning stuff could be excellent? Very, very good for the environment too. But most people don't like it when I start fires. Did you not know that this whole time I was Jacob Arson? Of course you didn't. You're not that smart, are you, viewer? No. And let's go together. And I'm going to show you all the fires that I start. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, you should not have done this. You are going to regret everything that you see in the next few minutes. I will take away all of your smoke alarms. I'll make sure the batteries can no longer be found. And I will also discontinue any Dollar Generals, Walmarts, Sam's Clubs, Walgreens, anything that could support any sort of batteries that your smoke alarm takes. And I'll take them all. And I'll burn them. I'll burn you. I'll cut you. I'll cut you and burn you. I'll do everything. I'll do everything in my power to stop you. Now, you can't, can you? You will never be able to stop the Jacob Arsonist. Now will you? Now, you must know how I must do it. Well, I'm not going to tell you, but I'll show you many of my tricks. Oh, you are funny.